Alright, well let me go ahead and do another one of these
Grab your orb.
before I have to go back to work like
Attack
a dog
the
with people who don't
prime
care.
node.
I've got the
And
orb. Oh, I'm on
yep,
fire.
floodgate again. Yeah, sorry about that, but there's basically a few maps that get played over and over because they're basically the best maps on the game. And because all the custom maps
Grab
kill the
your orb.
server, so there you go. That's what happens. This pretty much is the best map on the game.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I've got the orb.
And yeah, we're doing pretty good to start with. Got most of the map anyway. It's a race right here to get to the prime before the center goes down.
Attack the floodgate node.
Totally missed the orb right there. Missing again. Missing again. Time to leave. Not gonna waste any more time on him. The center went down while I was fooling around. I wouldn't have made it there anyway. Not gonna get to the center either. This guy's coming after me. Try to get behind the wall. Try to get the
Grab your
black
orb.
cam. Totally missing.
Red core is vulnerable.
And back to the core. Yep. There's fun times there. Alright. Oh god.
Red core is
Still
secure.
sitting around all day reading articles about No Man's Sky that get published every day with absolutely no
Defend the prime
information in them.
node.
I have the orb.
Attack the
There's
floodgate
another
node.
game called Dreadnought that looks kind of neat. Basically, flying spaceships around and fighting each other with them. And although the dynamics of the gameplay look pretty similar to this game actually, except you're flying spaceships. Some of the spaceships are specialized, but they're doing the same thing you do here. They're healing each other, or they're using different weapons on each other.
Grab your orb.
I don't know if they'll have anything like the. I don't know if they'll have the analog of Warcraft on that game, but they're definitely going to have the analog of
I have the
Deathmatch.
orb. That was
Probably some variations on that. And it looks nice. Take a look at that when that comes out. See if I can shoot down the center before we do.
Attack
Not
the
quite.
center node.
Oh. Haven't did it down the prime a little bit.
Grab your orb.
enemy orb carrier
Okay.
down. Take it.
Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot done.
Grab your orb.
Still haven't installed Windows 10 here. I'm
Attack the
debating,
enemy.
I have the orb.
spending some time here later on and updating Windows 8 to that, but it's a huge pain in the butt, and I don't really feel like doing it that much because the first thing I got to do after I install is I got to strip out all the spyware in it, which there's a ton of it. Who knows if everything I know about is all there is? It's a huge pain in the ass. I'm not getting to the prime with this. No way. I'll get tarnation sauce out anyway. Yep. Oh yeah, we'll get to the prime. Well, there you go.
Grab your orb.
Yeah, that's why I like running the orb. Completely forgot to set my the role in the game back to special operations, so I have no idea when that nuke comes up. You can't do it in the middle of the game either, so
Defend the prime node.
that's usually when I think of it, is
Core
when
is
I'm in the middle of
secure.
the game. Oh yeah, I wish I'd set myself back to special ops. Otherwise, I just have to go back there and check on it every time. So if you're in a game where everybody knows what they're doing, there's zero chance that that it's gonna be there because somebody who can see it up there has already gotten it. But, ooh. Alright. I'm not going to get the headshot. Looks like somebody grabbed that nuke already. I'm not sure how they got there so soon. No. Well, it definitely looks like they did. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to come in here with a nuke any second. But really, they probably would have done it already if they had it, so possibly not. Let me just go to the prime. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get this. There's probably a nightshade right in here somewhere. I don't see him, but there are people running around with black cam. Kind of hard to use the Avril inside their shield, but they can flack you down. Yep, just like
Attack
that.
the enemy prime node. Grab your
Okay.
orb.
pretty much all I'm doing is waiting for that No Man's Sky video to come out. No idea when it's going to happen. Might not even. I'm going to take another shot at this prime.
Attack the enemy.
But I'm sure there's at least one guy on foot.
Attack the
Oh, that was
enemy
a spider
prime
mine.
node.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Nightshade isn't in the area, but he left a spider mine there. Well, there you go. Looks like the center might go down. There's no count on the flood yet, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, that's our vehicle. Yeah, that'll work. Let me grab the hamster ball and check on that nuke again. Alright. There we go.
Grab your orb.
Ah. Yep, gotta go back and work like a dog again. They're cranking up the overtime again. So.
I've got the orb.
Attack the enemy.
Well, it's nice to
prime
make the
node.
money, I guess, but I think I'd be just as happy to come home on a normal time of day. Shit does get old. Well, only a few more years to retirement, I guess, and then I can poverty stricken. That'll be wonderful.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I have the orb.
Okay, here we go. And getting absolutely nothing. I got an S1 ant miner over here. I gotta place that
Grab your orb.
because I'm done using that for a while. See if I can get 20 bucks for it, maybe.
Attack the enemy
Oh.
prime node.
Probably done upgrading this computer for a while. I guess I could put upgrade the video card or something. Although, boy, it seems like I just upgraded this damn thing. I got this sword. Oh my god, I'm a little too slow getting that. I have zero chance of getting this, especially since I just knocked myself down to 11 points there. That was really
Grab
dumb.
your orb.
I've got the orb.
Oh, we got 10 seconds on the flood though. We might get 20 points there. The orbs, the blue orbs coming in. And they shot it down, so no, we did not get that. So still all even at 100 and 100. Who's that there? Probably Mechatide or somebody like that, no idea. Totally ignore him, he's not important. We have the center, he can't do anything where he's going. And I should probably head to the enemy prime or center or something at this point. Either one would be. Oh, I think I'm going back for the prime for the orb. Well, I'm not full up although I'm not full up on hit points, so maybe that's not the best thing to do. We just lost the prime again. There's a good 45 seconds on that flood, so it's not worthwhile going there. Okay, that's a little bit better. And we're about to lose our prime possibly, unless I can hold it for a few seconds. Blue orb will probably be showing up here shortly. Oh. Bangers there pushes me out of position. 18 seconds on the flood. Let's see if I can get there before that goes down. I usually don't. The blue orbs, no, that's me coming in. Okay, let's see if I can hold this long enough to get us 20 dollars. No, I don't think so. That was close. I think there's a blue player lurking around here somewhere. They like to lurk around the core there with an Avril and take you out as you take off with the Viper here. Go back and I think I was going to go check out the nuke again, but the orb spawned over here, so I should do my duty and actually use this vehicle to tow, which is what it's supposed to be used for. Let's see if I can get the center with it. There's a guy going to jump down here, take out the orb, shoot down the orb runner with a. He didn't kill him, he just knocked him off his board, because that's easy to do. And then finished off the orb, so we're not going to get center. I just lost that vehicle to an EMP mine, and of course the blue orb is over here holding the flood, so we'll probably lose 20 points there unless we can shoot this down really quickly. Yeah, we got it.
I have the orb.
So 10 minutes left to go. Still 100 to 100. No score whatsoever.
Attack the floodgate.
I don't really care about this area right now. Shot down the node. That's all that matters. Okay. I guess I really should stop being lazy and just install
got the
Windows
orb.
10. I might as well.
Attack the enemy prime node.
It's just such a pain in the ass, though. I mean, especially since what I really need to do is replace the main the one I use, the main operating system, the one I use all the time. But that's 32-bit, and you can't upgrade from 32-bit to 64-bit, so that means I have to reinstall everything. It's a huge pain in the ass.
Defend the floodgate node.
Well, for me it is. I mean, I'm sure some people like nothing better than spending an entire day and a half just installing an operating system and configuring it the way they want, and installing all their drivers and installing all the silly video games they waste their lives away with.
Attack the center node.
Other people have the crazy idea they'd rather spend their time using their computer to play the stupid video games that they waste their lives with. But
Attack
might make
the
that a
center
Jedi.
node.
Well, I didn't have the orb anyway. That's all right.
Grab your orb.
Own it.
Okay. And this is probably the best match of the, well, from yesterday anyway.
I've got the orb.
Attack the
Got
enemy
the
prime
most
node.
people on it, hardest fight. We had some downtown matches, but this one's probably a little more fair.
Now you know what cold feels
Grab your orb.
The team's a little more evenly matched up. This one probably. Oh, there's that again.
Grab your orb.
You know, you never used to see people take you down with
got the orb.
the what is that gun called? You never used to see people shoot you down with plasma secondary. You know, when this game first came out, for a long time, people just sort of considered plasma secondary useless as a weapon. Well, it is kind of useless against bots anyway, because the bots are just insanely good with it, especially when you
Attack
increase
the
their
floodgate
skill a
node.
little bit. But yeah, I've had a lot of people using it on me in the last few months or so. They just I've tried it, and it does actually work. I mean, I never used to see that.
Attack the floodgate
Oh, well.
node.
I've got the orb.
You know, it just goes to show, you know, these video games, they are silly toys, but you know, the longer you stay with a particular video game, the more stuff you find going on with it, if it's worth anything. And we lose the prime. That was I landed that guy right on the nose, but there was a shield on it, so he couldn't cap, and then our prime went down. Well,
Defend the prime
that's
node.
terrible luck
I've got
for
the
you.
orb.
And there goes the orb again. He's got another toe. Well, lost his link to his toe, but he'll make it up here. We just got to clear the area for him a little bit. Let me take this out to the center and try to do some damage to that while we're holding on to our prime. We haven't built it yet, but the orb is on
Attack the
station there,
floodgate
holding it
node.
down unless he gets shot down. So this vehicle is very damaged. I'll just get rid of it.
Attack the floodgate node.
And there we go.
Grab your orb.
I should there was a pretty good Serenity match, but the Serenity matches and the downtown matches from yesterday, not quite as even as this one.
Grab your orb.
Kind of hard to get an even match in this game. That's one thing I might hold against it, is that it really doesn't take much to unbalance the teams. You know, one extra person,
Attack the center node.
or even if they're even, but one team has a noob and the other team
Grab
doesn't.
your orb.
It's quite often all it takes. Not always. Not always. You know, if the people on your team are on their game, you know, and if they're paying attention, and if they cooperate well, they can overcome stuff like that. But quite often, you know, it's just minor advantages like that'll turn the tide pretty certainly.
5 minutes remain.
I like it when people do overcome that. Oh, here comes the blue orb. Probably failed to take him down. I need to. You got to be careful. You know, it's the common wisdom was that you want to be on that upper tier there, but when you do that, there's a real good chance you can. Mekhi-Tosh snuck behind me and picked up that abandoned Darkwalker. He's completely ignoring that. Why somebody got out of it and left it there, I'm not sure. It's not a good idea to do that. But it was heavily damaged, so they probably figured it was getting ready to die anyway. But really, if you abandon a vehicle, it's generally best to make sure that vehicle's dead before you die or leave the area or whatever. You really don't want to leave a vehicle like that sitting there for just anyone to get into it. Even if it's heavily damaged, because you know it's a large vehicle. They can do something with it useful with it in the second or two they're gonna have. We're about to lose our prime. About 4 minutes left to go. Still no score, but yeah, we are losing the map here. Okay.
Attack the Cinder Node.
I have the orb. Enemy orb carrier down.
Yeah, I didn't get nothing done this week. I guess the main thing I got done was install a magic jack. Oh god, I hate it when they do that. They love to do that, you know, and just bring in the nuke right there, just as your orb carrier gets in there. We've got the center shot now, so that's good. To go suicide on that blue orb.
Grab your orb.
Yeah, that magic jack is really something. I'm surprised I didn't just get that a year ago when I signed up for this new internet provider. You know, I was always under the. Oh god, that's another thing they love to do. They love to get in there with that nightshade and lurk right in that area because they know that's one of the main routes the orb carrier likes to take. There's a. Yeah, I knew he was lurking right there. Let's see if I. Oh god, I'd get him. Look for this guy. Got some support there from his little buddy there. That's Mekhi-Tosh. We've got who have we got on our team here? Well, we got Inceptos and one or two other people. Those being the best players, basically. Inceptos is one of these people. He's one of the best players out here, but he's rather unpleasant because he likes to what do they call it? They call it talking smack or whatever. It doesn't go over real well, but
2 minutes.
That's what he does. He tends to get himself in.
I've got the orb.
Yeah.
Attack.
But it's worthwhile to have someone. It's worthwhile to have someone on hand who's actually really good at the game. You know. The only complaint I would have about him there is that he probably would do the teamwork good if he just shut up and play quite often instead of wasting his time yelling at people or taunting them or whatever. You could probably say that about a lot of people in a lot of video games, but. And your more popular games, it's probably a lot more common, I'm sure. I know my brother complains about that kind of thing all the time on the stuff he plays, this World of Tanks and all that kind of thing.
Grab your orb.
I have the orb.
In position.
1 minute remains. Attack the floodgate node.
There we go. Under over. Thank God for under over. I don't know how he plays at all. His ping is always like 200, 300. That's really horrible. He's got to be like in New Zealand or someplace, or playing, or he probably has satellite internet. Well, I don't know if that's the internet. His internet, he's got huge. Well, yeah, we just lost our prime, so there's nothing I can do here now.
30 seconds left.
Pretty much got to leave the area, but no, we're building back our prime, so I have this hope. But no, there's no way.
The prime node.
22 seconds to overtime. Still no score. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad though. I think I just saw the blue orb cruising in, but I'm gonna go in here and try to shoot down this this flood. and have a little faith that somebody will defend the prime in the meantime, so we don't lose 20 points off of this. Succeeded at that. Probably ought to head back for the prime. Unless I think it's going to hold up. It doesn't look like it will. Nope, it's down. Yeah, that Magic Jack is something I always kind of assumed was just a scam. It seemed like one, because you usually see it advertised on these TV shows that are full of scam ads. I've been seeing that for years, but it's really nothing but a VoIP phone, but it's a fairly well developed one. And considering that I've been paying like 20 or 30 bucks a month for a landline, whereas I can just use this thing and pay about 35 bucks and get service for a year, well, why wouldn't I? I mean, you've got all this bandwidth anyway, why not use it for something? Save some money, goddamn. Oh, there's a nuke. And just managed to get undercover from him. Let's take out Captain Quirk there. Well into overtime, and now we're running behind because the cores are decaying. Rather desperately trying to hold on to the center and failing to do so. Looks like Blue's going to build that. Our orb's coming in there, so maybe we can cap that. That'll be helpful.
Grab your orb.
Okay. Got the center, shot down the flood, but Blue capped the flood again. Need to shoot down the flood and the prime. No action on the prime, but probably won't get any either. Oh, now we got some fire on the prime. That's good. But I'm definitely wanting to shoot down that flood. I don't want us losing 20 points off of that. Nothing to fire with this thing, which is really lousy with taking out nodes. Now I need to head to the prime, but I'm dead. So back to the core. Our orb is there. I'll run that. Suddenly looking a bit hopeful. We're still a little bit behind on the score, but controlling most of the map like this, we might have a shot at this.
The prime node.
Oh, got a lucky shot on Holsing there. Let's see if we can get a tow. There's a tow. But he'll probably lose me right about. Oh, slam me to the ground. There you go. Not too badly hurt. He was gonna pick up on that ore, but now I'm gonna lose it. Pick up that health level there. Oh, I'm not gonna make this. Gotta back up down to 31 points and down. Yeah. And we'll probably lose the center now. I'll grab the orb and make another attempt. We're actually ahead on the score now, but yeah, we got the prime down. Look at that. Blue's heading in for the flood, and he will get there. Yep. Gonna ignore that for the moment. Try to nail down that prime, and then go after the flood. There's that blue orb. Winged him a little bit. No, he's up on top now. He's probably up there waiting on me. Yep, there he is. Got him out. Captain Quirk. And there's no way I'm making this. Yeah. Now we lost the center. Not so good. And now the flood is getting short. Nope, it's down. That's good. Not looking quite as good as it was a minute ago, but we're still in there for the moment. Oh, let's see if somebody nukes me this time. Nope, managed to get it. But we ain't got the center, so not so high. I probably ought to head for the center. Now I'm gonna waste time trying to shoot people with the black cannon. Okay, there we go. And having to defend the prime. Here comes the blue orb. He'll probably just walk in and take it. Oh, there he is. Didn't even. I was whirling around trying to figure out which direction he was coming in, but he was already there. So. Yep, we're behind on the score again. Now it's looking pretty bad. Oh, we got our prime back. There's a long count on the flood. There's probably Holsing right there. Yeah, that's Holsing. Not getting in the walker. We got another guy harassing the core, but this guy's gonna come in and help us out there. Oh, let me get back to the core. Let me shoot down that flood since we seem to have the prime in order. We're probably gonna. Yeah, it looks like that orb went down. And here comes. Get a desperation shot on the orb here. Totally missing. Would have been a good save if I could have killed him, but not too much, not too likely, not too likely.
Defend the prime node.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad now. We're getting pretty short. We'd have to make a lot of progress in a very short amount of time now. I really don't think we're going to manage that.
I have the orb.
Okay. There's that orb carrier. Let's see if we can manage to knock him down anyway.
Defend the prime node. Defend
Nah,
the
looking
prime
pretty
node.
bad. Somebody else got the yeah, the orb is stranded. He can't cap the center. And he's down. And the orb has gone back to the core. 29 seconds on a red flood, but it'll probably go down before I get there. Yeah, it's down. And I'm kind of needed over here to hold. Yep, that's it. I'll try to post another one of these in a day or two.
My victory is inevitable.